Hi YouTube, Case here, and welcome to my two-part video series on how to create a gaming channel on YouTube in 2017. In this series we're going to start out talking about equipment, so the equipment you'll need to start your channel, and how to use that equipment with a few software solutions to create your content. My second video will be about branding, so where to get your logos, how to create video intros if you're not experienced, and where you can go to create stuff like your thumbnails and any additional graphics you'll need. So be sure to stay tuned for the second video and let's get right into it. Video 1 starts us off with equipment. There are a few pieces of equipment that you'll need that will be the tools to your channel. So let's talk about microphones, headsets, capture cards if you're a console gamer, and cameras. So without a doubt, the most important piece of equipment you'll need outside of your console or PC is a microphone. A good quality microphone. So there are a few microphones on the market and it can get a little bit confusing as to which one you should be purchasing, but it seems like the most popular microphones to buy at the moment is the blue Snowball, the blue Yeti, and the blue Yeti Pro. Microphones are important as your audience wants to hear you commentate. They want to hear what you're doing, they want to hear your thought processes when you're playing your games, so it's really important to have that audio interaction with your audience. Headsets are a much of muchness, however they are important if you want to record some killer gameplay. 7.1 surround headsets will give you the immersion in the game that you'll need to be situationally aware and have that one step up against your opponent. Now there are a trove of headsets out there and it really comes down to personal preference, but the headset I like and I recommend is the Kraken Chroma 7.1. The reason why I like the Kraken Chroma is it's a USB interface, so it's a simple, easy plug and play setup. Be sure to check out the other headsets I've recommended in the description below. So webcams aren't a massive necessity, however if you're also streaming, a lot of people like to see your face, so they like to see the personal interaction so that you as a person can be relatable. Quite a few YouTubers swear by adding cam overlays to their videos, so I've compiled a list of good webcams for you to use. I believe by far the best camera you can get for the best value of money is the Logitech C920. It provides lossless 1080p quality and is a very simple setup. And if you're not too fussed about your webcam quality, then I believe the most functional and cheap camera you can get is the Microsoft LifeCam HD3000. So I've added a couple of other webcams in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Moving on to capture cards, and whilst I don't have a lot of experience with these as I'm a PC gamer, I'll do my best to explain what they do, how they work, and what cards regular console gamers use. Basically, a capture card records video output of an external device such as your console by sitting in between the HDMI port of your console and your display, like your TV. It then relays this data to another device via USB, where you can later edit and upload to YouTube. As for which capture card to get, it seems like all fingers point towards the Elgato HD60 if you're recording Xbox and PlayStation consoles via HDMI, with the Hauppauge HD PVR 2 as a popular alternative. Both of these devices come with their own free software, which could cut costs for you later down the track. That pretty much sums up what hardware you'll need, so now we'll move on to a few software options that you can use to record and edit your gameplay. All of the hardware mentioned earlier is in the description below with a few alternatives for you to look at. Let's talk about recording software. The two major software solutions I use and recommend are OBS or Open Broadcaster software and NVIDIA Shadowplay. Both are free, with Shadowplay being available if you have purchased an NVIDIA card. I've also heard Fraps is pretty good. Overall, I use OBS to record almost anything I do on PC. It's free, it's easy to set up, and once you have it set up, you can just bind a hotkey to record and off you go. As OBS is open source software, there is a ton of information on the web on how to set it up. However, I do recommend Jack Fragg's vid on how to set up OBS. I've added that to the description below. So once you're all set up and you've finished recording, all the magic happens in editing. There's a bunch of free software you can use for both Windows and Mac, the most popular being iMovie for Mac and Windows Movie Maker for PC. If you're on a bit of a budget, you can go for Adobe Premiere Elements, which goes for about $99 outright. But if you're after the premium experience, I believe by far the best editing software on the market is Adobe Premiere Pro, which you can get on a subscription payment plan, so there's no massive financial outlay. Or you can go for Final Cut Pro, which goes for about $300 outright. That sums up what hardware and software you'll need to start a gaming channel on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video in this series.